You're listening to the Bare Metal Cyber Prepcast, created to help you succeed in your Cloud Plus certification journey. Learn more at baremetalcyber.com, where additional prepcasts, books, and training materials await. Let's get started. Host-based Intrusion Detection Systems and Host-based Intrusion Prevention Systems are essential tools for securing individual cloud workloads. These technologies work from within the system itself, monitoring for signs of compromise, misconfiguration, or malicious behavior. HIDS is focused on identifying unusual or unauthorized activity, while HIPS aims to block it in real time. This credential includes both as part of its coverage of host-level security controls, emphasizing their importance for visibility and defense beyond network layers. In cloud environments, HIDS and HIPS are especially valuable because they provide internal monitoring that network-based tools may miss. Virtual machines, containers, and serverless workloads may not expose enough traffic to traditional firewalls or sensors to be fully protected. Host-level detection fills that gap, identifying attacks such as local privilege escalation or unauthorized changes that would otherwise go unnoticed. The exam may ask candidates how these tools detect issues that evade perimeter defenses. HIDS works by analyzing system logs, file changes, user activity, and behavior patterns. It creates alerts when deviations from expected behavior occur, such as unexpected configuration changes or unauthorized login attempts. Some HIDS implementations also include file integrity monitoring, which tracks whether critical files have been modified. This credential includes HIDS within its objectives on system auditing and ongoing monitoring of virtualized or cloud-based assets. Host-based intrusion prevention systems go a step further by actively intercepting and blocking malicious behavior. HIPS monitors system calls and process execution in real time, stopping known exploits, blocking privilege escalation, and preventing unauthorized code from running. Unlike passive detection tools, HIPS intervenes to stop threats immediately. Candidates must be able to distinguish between detection-only tools and those that take direct preventative actions. HIDS is often used in situations where auditability and compliance are top priorities. It helps organizations validate that systems remain in a known good state, that changes are intentional and authorized, and that sensitive files are protected. Use cases include file integrity monitoring, enforcement of configuration baselines, and alerting on suspicious registry changes. The exam may include examples where HIDS detects unauthorized system modifications or unexpected process behavior. By contrast, HIPS is used where the need for active defense is greater than passive logging. It is especially effective against script-based attacks, exploitation of known vulnerabilities, and emerging zero-day threats that attempt to manipulate system behavior. In these scenarios, HIPS can prevent execution of suspicious scripts, terminate malicious processes, and even disconnect the host from the network. Cloud Plus may present scenarios where HIPS stops a remote code execution attempt against a web-facing server. Host-based detection differs from network-based detection in scope and detail. Host tools operate on the system itself, observing internal activity like memory access, process spawning, or file system interactions. Network tools monitor data packets as they traverse the environment, offering broader visibility but potentially missing local threats. Candidates must recognize when a host-level tool is better suited for detection, particularly when threats originate inside a virtual machine or container. File integrity monitoring is a critical feature often integrated into HIDS platforms. This function watches designated directories or files for unauthorized modification, such as changes to configuration files, system binaries, or application code. It provides early warning of tampering and is a core requirement in many compliance frameworks. This credential includes file integrity monitoring as part of its HIDS coverage, with emphasis on its use in securing cloud-hosted workloads. Logging and alerting are essential for making host-based intrusion tools actionable. These systems must log not only detections, but also the context surrounding the event, such as the affected process, user, and timestamp. Alerts must be forwarded to centralized monitoring platforms such as SIEM for aggregation and response coordination. Candidates must understand how to configure these logs and interpret their contents during forensic or compliance reviews. Deployment of HIDS and HIPS involves installing agents directly onto the target operating systems, containers, or virtual machines. These agents require policy configuration, update scheduling, and performance optimization to function effectively without introducing instability. The exam may test candidate knowledge on how to install, update, and tune these agents for performance and security, particularly in high-scale or sensitive cloud environments. Cloud platforms increasingly offer built-in support for host-level detection. Services such as AWS Inspector or Azure Defender provide agent-based monitoring that integrates with platform-native logging and response capabilities. These services can be enabled with minimal configuration and often include dashboards, alerting, and policy templates. Cloud Plus includes coverage of these tools under its objectives for cloud-native security management. For more cyber-related content and books, please check out cyberauthor.me. Also, there are other prepcasts on cybersecurity and more at baremetalcyber.com. Centralized management consoles allow administrators to configure, deploy, and monitor HIDS and HIPS policies across multiple systems. These consoles define rules, adjust sensitivity thresholds, and control response actions from a single interface. This centralization ensures consistent enforcement of detection and prevention rules across workloads, regardless of location or cloud provider. This credential includes centralized rule management as a core skill, with emphasis on policy distribution and rule version control. False positives are a common challenge in host-based intrusion prevention. If detection rules are too strict or poorly tuned, HIPS may block legitimate behavior, disrupting users or services. To mitigate this, policies must be tested carefully, and alerts should be analyzed to refine rule logic. Candidates must understand how to reduce alert fatigue while preserving effective detection. The certification may test your ability to distinguish between real threats and benign behavior in alert data. Performance impact is another factor to consider when deploying HIPS. Because it monitors system activity in real time, it can consume CPU or memory, especially during scan operations or when handling many processes. On high-traffic servers or performance-sensitive workloads, administrators may need to schedule scans or exclude certain processes from monitoring. The exam may ask how to balance detection strength with system performance for different host types. Containerized environments present unique challenges and opportunities for HIDS and HIPS tools. Some platforms support monitoring of runtime container behavior, including unexpected process launches or changes to container configurations. These tools help detect attacks that exploit container images or Kubernetes misconfigurations. This credential includes host-level detection at the container level and expects candidates to understand how process behavior and configuration drift are monitored. HIDS and HIPS must also integrate with broader security ecosystems to maximize their value. Logs and alerts from host-based tools should feed into security information and event management systems or security orchestration and automated response platforms. These integrations enable correlation across systems, trigger automated remediation, and support incident investigation. Candidates should understand how tool chaining works and how host-level data feeds into enterprise-level workflows. Keeping detection rules and signatures current is critical to maintaining effectiveness. Host agents must receive regular updates to recognize emerging threats and apply new prevention logic. These updates should be delivered securely and verified for integrity to prevent tampering. The certification may include questions about how often rules should be updated, what mechanisms support secure distribution, and how to manage policy versions across fleets. Compliance frameworks such as PCI, HIPAA, and ISO 27001 often require HIDS or file integrity monitoring. These standards view host-level monitoring as evidence of operational control, integrity assurance, and proactive defense. Reports generated by these tools demonstrate that systems are being audited, changes are being tracked, and alerts are being addressed. This credential connects host-based monitoring tools to compliance reporting and control validation. In summary, HIDS focuses on detecting anomalies and changes, while HIPS focuses on blocking and containing threats. Both are essential for defending cloud-hosted systems from within the operating environment. Their success depends on clear policy design, careful tuning, centralized management, and integration with broader security tools. Candidates must understand how host-based protections complement other defenses and contribute to an overall strategy of layered security in cloud infrastructure. A well-implemented host detection system extends the reach of security teams into the inner workings of cloud workloads. Whether deployed on virtual machines, containers, or on-premises systems connected to the cloud, these agents provide visibility that other tools cannot. Combined with timely alerts, real-time blocking, and continuous updates, HIDS and HIPS form a critical line of defense that detects and stops threats before they escalate. This credential reinforces that host-level controls remain a fundamental part of a complete cloud security posture. The effectiveness of host-based tools depends on thoughtful deployment and consistent monitoring. Agents must be installed reliably, updates must be automated, and alerts must be actionable. Security teams should maintain visibility into agent health, status, and activity trends. The exam may ask about common issues, such as missed updates, disabled agents, or alerts that go unreviewed. Candidates must know how to troubleshoot and verify these systems in day-to-day operations. As workloads scale, automation becomes essential. Policy deployment, agent installation, rule updates, and integration with incident workflows must all be automated to maintain coverage across dynamic environments. Infrastructure as code and configuration management tools can assist in maintaining these protections at scale. This credential expects candidates to understand how automation supports consistent host security and enables faster incident response. Finally, host-level detection and prevention are most valuable when part of a larger layered defense strategy. Combined with firewalls, identity access controls, encryption, and monitoring tools, they offer comprehensive protection. No single tool catches every threat, but together they form a resilient and adaptive defense. The exam will assess your ability to align HIDS and HIPS with complementary tools and ensure that host-based protections support the overall security objectives of a cloud deployment. Thanks for tuning in to the Bare Metal Cyber Prepcast, your trusted source for cybersecurity news and insights. Remember to subscribe at baremetalcyber.com so you never miss an update. And visit cyberauthor.me for best-selling cybersecurity books that equip you with expert knowledge. Until next time, stay secure and stay vigilant.